So hello everyone, my name is Majo Francis Nathan, and today I'll be presenting this application called ActionLens AI. So what exactly is ActionLens AI? What does it do? Why was it created? So basically, this application started ActionLens AI means act before disaster strikes. Why this application was created was to tackle the issue of natural disaster occurring in our community day by day, and how many citizens and NGOs, government officials, and response teams normally fail to be able to respond quickly to these situations. So I created this application so they can be able to act before that disaster. So the Action Lens transforms community reports, weather intelligence, and AI into trusted early warnings and coordinated response. So we have communities to be able to communities respond as NGOs and government so that they can make faster decisions, and move faster to act when things happen, when natural disasters happen. So this is the application. So when you click, you first of all come to this landing page, obviously. So you can scroll down and see everything. You can see that here we see traditional warnings create alerts, but we create decisions. So disaster response, they normally fail not because of lack of climate data, but lack of action priority. So we're not just creating this application is not just about warning alone. Although it is more of warning, but after warning, what solution should it provide after warning you? How should individuals be able to respond and stuff like that? So that's what this application also does. So you can trigger this AI and see how AI actually responds after some information and stuff. So you can go through this landing page if you want to, but in the meantime, you can just sign in or create an account. You can sign in here, or you can create an account which will direct you. So there are different roles on this application, just as I explained earlier. You can create an account as a government official, as an NGO humanitarian lead, as a first responder, farmer, public, or citizen. Do you understand? As a citizen, you can create accounts so that you're able to monitor certain things. So why are we creating different accounts? Just like I said earlier, here we are not just trying to warn people about certain things. We are trying to make it possible for people to be able to make decisions via this application. So now, for instance, the government now can like bring about what the logistics and movement and the funding and everything. Now the NGOs now can set up certain dispatch routes, or maybe shelters or where people can run. They can come to the application and upload certain data and maybe also information about recent natural disasters. And now the citizens can also report certain floods and other stuffs that might have happened somewhere or is currently happening, which is going to let other people that are far away know that, oh, something like this is about to happen. Do you understand? So that's why there are so many roles, so that anybody can actually do anything. So that when people are trying to make decisions, they won't just be they don't exist before. For instance, on the norms, when there's a disaster, you just wake up and all of a sudden you are confused of what to do, how to do, and when to do. Where am I supposed to run to? Okay, there's a disaster happening within a flood will soon reach my city within 3 hours. Where am I supposed to go? How am I supposed to get out of this particular place? Do you understand? So this application warns you, it sends you notification, and then it tells you the direction of where you can get shelter within the next how many minutes, how far it will it be from where, which road to follow so they can get to that shelter, and how would you be able to manipulate and make decisions smarter and faster via the use of the AI and everything that is inbuilt in the application. So you can create your account and sign in. Then you can also move directly. I've already signed in actually as sign in as a citizen. You can sign in at the end of the row so that you see how the application works. So here I sign in as a citizen. So this is how the dashboard looks like, very clean and sleek. So here we can have the operational centers where you can see your name and everything. So you can see you can see warning already as I logged into the dashboard. I'm seeing warning that there's a Tanya River flooding warning already happening somewhere. So I need to immediately fine tune one or two things that I must do before any of these things can get close to me. Do you understand? You can see that the river descent rate continues to hover at 8.4 meters, breaching blah blah blah. So you can look at this right side there. The AI is suggesting that this flood is going to reach me at around what 3 o'clock. So if I'm residing in this particular area, I need to move out quickly. So the AI has suggested what I'm supposed to do. It is warning me and it's also suggesting before it happens. Okay, so we have the ground reports, okay, where users can actually report if you see any cases. For instance, I can upload a picture of any natural disaster, I can snap or any of those things. Let me just I think I have this picture, so I've uploaded now. I will like, okay. So now that I'm uploading, I can just click on upload, and then the whole thing is not going to be uploaded. You can see the image as uploaded on the right side here, and other people in the community can be able to see this, and then the AI will also help them to make decisions based on the fact that okay, something's happening along this particular area and stuff like that. So here we have the operational maps. These particular maps will tell you the direction of where exactly that is happening and where you are supposed to follow, where you are supposed to go, and all those kind of things. So here we have the early warnings, what people are reporting and what government are reporting. So some of these things are gotten directly from satellites and other images, while others are gotten from what people are reporting, so that to warn you and everything. So you have full information from anything. So preparedness skill, what and what are you supposed to carry as you are preparing to move around to go. Okay, so what's the preparing assistant? This is the AI where you can chat with, you can send it message, and then to respond to you on what exactly it means you are asking for and how it is you want it to respond. For instance, I just asked what are the emergency shelter occupancy rules, and then it responded immediately with the full details and information on what I need to do. So some of the resources that you need to know, these are resources that might be uploaded by the government or the NGO, those that sign up on the account. You can see that I have hospital close by, a national hospital, and different hospitals and shelters close by. So I can just know, I will know where to go based on this particular information that I do have. Okay, so you can also have your profile setting. So you can also go on and try other features like the government profile, any of the profile, and try whatever it is you can do, so that you'll be able to know what the application is more and what it can do and what it cannot do. This is a very serious application because it bridges the gap between how users make citizens make decisions when there's disaster and when things are happening. It will warn them, not only warning them, but also give them two reasons, give them directives, give them reduce the time, the energy, and efforts that's needed in making that decision. Thank you.